अब मेरा डाउट है, कल जो बिल पेश हुआ है विमेन रिजर्वेशन पे, क्या होगा उससे? यू मेक अ सर्जरी ऑफ द बिल and tell me what will be the impact. What will be the impact on India, Indian social system, Indian political system, Indian economic system, any system?
More social recognition.
कैसे? If 181 women become MPs additional out of 75 crore women.
Sir, it's much more about the cultural thing.
कैसे? चलो बताओ, विमेन रिजर्वेशन व्हेन इट स्टार्टेड, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल डिबेट्स में क्या हुआ था? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल डिबेट्स पढ़े हैं? वो राज्यसभा टीवी की वो देखिए. द क्वेश्चन वाज रेज्ड एट दैट टाइम अबाउट विमेन रिजर्वेशन एंड वन स्ट्रॉन्ग लेडी, राजकुमारी अमृत कौर, उनके नाम पे वार्ड भी है एम्स में. She stood up and said, women are no weaker. We don't need reservation. And the matter was settled. Even your Home Minister yesterday said, women are very strong. If they are strong, then why to give reservation? So open it out, third beer. What will be the advantages? What will be the disadvantages to Indian society, to economy, to polity, anything. And it may be a very relevant issue for your Anthro also and GS also and SA also. क्या लॉजिक है विमेन रिजर्वेशन देने का? You know the bill. 1/3 of the seats have to be reserved. Why 1/3? If you are for women empowerment, why not 50-50? पंचायत में आप 50-50 दे रहे हैं, इसमें 1/3. And not only that, 1/3 out of the existing number of seats. मतलब कि जो इन जनरल इलेक्ट हो रहे हैं उनकी आप कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट्स को कट कर रहे हैं. वो 1/3 एडिशन होना चाहिए था. 50% एक्स्ट्रा होता तो 1/3 हो जाता. 1/3 सीटें जो हैं उसमें से let us say 5 or 6% are women who are already selected. That means around 30% seats which have been traditionally going to men. तो उनका तो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट खत्म हो गया ना. तो राइट टू इक्वलिटी कहाँ रहा फिर? I have already told you that there was a time when president was a woman. The most powerful lady of the ruling coalition, Sonia Gandhi, was there. The most powerful lady in the opposition, it was a lady. And then the speaker was a lady. 4 topmost positions were cornered by women. What could they do? Otherwise also, the women who are got elected, they will be elected on party lines only. So they will be speaking their party's language, which other members are also doing.
If we compare Indian Parliament with the recent modern democracies, sir, their ratio of women is much higher than Indian.
कहाँ पे?
Sir, if you compare all modern Western economies,
अच्छा.
yes, sir, there are 33% women present in Parliament. Also in sir, Pakistan, there are currently 20% women.
पाकिस्तान में 20%?
Yes, sir. I was reading a report yesterday which shows that.
आप मेरे को एक चीज बताओ. How many women in India you think are members of political parties in India? Only members of political parties. Women don't want to join any political party. Their percentage may be highly 2, 3, 5%.
Sir, as Parliament is the mirror of society, so sir, increase in the number of women in the Parliament will
Mirror of the society.
Diversity of India.
So you should have some seats reserved for shopkeepers. You should have some seats reserved for labor. Some seats reserved for truck drivers and taxi drivers. And some for coaching institutes also. Yeah. What is this? Without which mirror will not reflect everything. Hmm? So what benefit women would have out of this, I'm asking you straight away. Because all those 180, 181 seats, 180, 181 seats that would be there, these would be cornered by the Miss, Mrs., daughter, mother, daughter-in-law of all the existing male leaders. So how come the women in India are going to benefit? See, definitely I do agree, but I told you women will be doing their party line only. First thing I told you, all those will be the kin of their people. It will be just like a women compartment for VIPs. Ordinary women won't be there. How can they be there? To fight just one Lok Sabha election, whether you win or not, you have to spend crores of rupees. Where from ordinary women will bring? Only the kin of these leaders, they can fight. And not only that, they will be fighting in the name of their father or husband or brother or whatever it is. Because themselves they never entertained anything. You talk about Hema Malini. What is her contribution? Just Mamta is the one that you can talk about. But the way she came to power, that is objectionable and number of things. Otherwise, you talk about other women. Rabdi Devi, your Akhilesh wife, Jayaprada, n number of them you name. You had women who really participated in freedom struggle. They could have come up, but they were not interested in politics. If women are not working at grassroots in political parties, how can they be directly given the seat and fight? And if they do, what kind of leaders they will be? As a
Sir,
whole.
maybe this kind of bill will.
Maybe abhi nahi. Be straightforward.
Sir, you are saying that on the grassroots level the women are not working. So they didn't have the motivation that work karke bhi we don't have any. But after this, they will have the motivation that let's start working on the grassroots level, and then at one point of time we have got some reservation up there too.
My dear sir, the kind of dirty politics men play, you are not aware about it. And the dirty politics men play with the women, you can't even imagine. So no sane woman would like to join unless her father or grandfather or in-laws, they are already in the business. So it will be again elite club.
Like Mayawati, for example.
Only one I told you. What happened to Mayawati? The kind of crisis she faced, you know about. How she came up and how Jayalalitha came up and all those people came up. You read their history and then you realize.
I think it's supposed to create a slow change rather than a fast one.
I am talking about the bill, not about the future prospects.
सर लेकिन एक बार एंट्री मिलेगी, एक बार कुछ प्लेटफॉर्म बनेगा तभी तो फ्यूचर में चेंज होगा.
सर हाँ ऐसा है. If a lady is corrupt at panchayat level, then at district level, then at Vidhan Sabha level, then only she can fight election in the Lok Sabha. Otherwise, where from she will get the money? Well, whatever men are doing, women would be doing the same thing. So how does it matter then? Yes. Yes.
Initially, it might be an image, but gradually, more women will start coming, and more women will be able to play a better role in policy making, which will favor women of India eventually.
If the case were for policy making, I would have advocated seat reservation in civil services. That would have done much better thing. Women, the kind of situation it is, the kind of politics people play, you don't understand. You can be optimistic, you can be idealist. You have not seen. I have been journalist for 5 years, I know what game people play.
So I think we should not underestimate women.
No, we should overestimate them. Huh? I am estimating the people who are in politics. I know what they can do. They would kill without any hesitation anybody who wants to come up and compete. And you tell me only any one woman leader who has supported any other woman leader as leader. No woman would like that some other woman comes to that station. That is the state of affairs of Indian social system. In future it will happen another 100 years or so. Hmm?
So this is needed having women, so it's not correct to say that women don't support women.
वो एग्जाम्पल पूछ रहा हूँ मैं भाई. You give any one example where woman, a political leader, has supported any other woman as political leader to come up from the bottom. Any one example I am asking. Firstly, women leaders are very few. And secondly, all those leaders, those who reached that level, they came by proxy, most of them. Other than Mayawati and Bengal CM. They were direct entries. Rest have been lateral entries. Yes, sir.
They can they can allot the provision for reserving seats for non-political background women who are not the means any relative or of
reserved for
any
them.
politician. And they can make a
You mean there should be some reservation for housewives? Some reservation
they
for
can
domestic help?
according to me they can create a new women party when only women can be a part and they can fight only on those 1/3 seats.
This is what I am telling you, women compartment.
Means that might be better. Means
See, now let me say something.
Now,
The bill, yes, sir.
so like you said that there is no woman supporting another woman in politics.
Yes, sir.
Maybe having reservation will increase the chance where women will want to push each other forward to step in because
You tell me what benefit has done SC, ST reservation has done to the women or even to the men. How many SC, ST leaders you know? What benefit has been to them? You get a seat, you become an MP, and then your lips are literally tied. You will speak only what is told, you are told to speak, and only that much you will speak, you are told to speak. You cannot speak anything else. You become a slave of the system. And you think women slaves, what happens to them? You read Islam, you will realize.
So, but that is the system today. But maybe small changes like this will ensure a bigger change. Yes.
It is not going to bring any change. That is my argument. You say it is a small change. It is not. You tell me how come it is, which change it is.
So,
Yes, sir.
Looking at women in leadership roles will encourage more women to step out in various other fields, not just politics.
You already have seen so many women in power. Jayalalitha was there. Mamta is there. Mayawati was there. So many, some examples are there in front of you. What has been the outcome? Sushma Swaraj was there, a big leader you can say. And to become a leader, she had to forsake her family life. That is how she could become a leader. How many women are ready to forsake their family life?
when enough support is given, everyone will step.
This is if. You are starting with if. That is the problem.
So, it's for family life.
Why should they? Even an IS lady married to an IS man says you are doing your job well and good. I need food on time. That is your job. And this is one IS telling to the other IS. And I know personally. If is a big question mark.
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, when the number of women increase in Lok Sabha,
Yes,
so I think it will act as a pressure group within the party itself because on the moral ground, for example, in the Manipur case, if we have more number of women,
Sir,
in
if a woman is winning on a Congress ticket, do you think she will go against the wish of Sonia Gandhi? If a woman wins on a BJP ticket, do you think she can go against Modi? Man already there. This is, I told you, you become slave in the parliament. He says the number will affect.
Sir, so we know the reality and dirty politics, and this bill will not do any good. So, sir, can we say this in the answers? I mean, are they expecting us?
This is a clear direction from the West. You have to show to the West that you have modernized. You have to tell the West that we are progressive. And all these feminist movements and subaltern and all those people, they are crying horrors in favor of, and they want OBC reservation also therein. In one of such groups in the morning, they were advocating about reservation for OBCs also. I have already sent you the news that recently there was a news that of all the benefits which accrue to OBCs, 38% OBCs have cornered 97% benefits. Another 37 have cornered only 3%, and remaining 25% have zero. Same should be for SC/ST also if we have survey. So what kind of model you are going? Do you think for women it will be different? You have to think a different model for development. That's not working.
So it will lead to increased number of registration for women in political parties, and ultimately it will affect the decision.
Gradually women will take over the politics. You want to say that way?
It will also pave a way for the civil societies which are diverting.
My dear sir, if you look at the surveys which are conducted, the seats which are kept for women, people are not serious in terms of voting. क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार, वो आ जाए या वो आ जाए? They don't think about कि which of the two is better because they have never shown their face in the society. You have to develop the leaders from grassroots. For that it takes time. And no leader in the country who wants to be in power has enough time to groom the youngers. So,
Like the Hindu Succession Act, they try to empower women by that act, but it doesn't.
have women got empowered?
No, sir, because social cultural change cannot.
The issue is that only. Change, that in the previous video also I told you, change comes through firstly the family and then your primary school. Laws do not make any change. You know about this dowry, anti-dowry law. I think I did tell you, once I decided that I won't be going to any marriage where dowry is received or given. And can you trust, for 20 years I did not attend a single marriage. And then I realized that if I have to communicate, I have to be an insider. Law is not meant for law is meant for society. Society is not meant for law.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, I think we should not generalize that all women will be facing dirty politics because some strong women will sustain, and this would be a great opportunity for them. Sir.
Just name those strong women.
I think now, like as reservation has been, some women who are strong enough to sustain.
See, any woman who has been corrupt right from her childhood and could collect billions of rupees to fight election and create a political party, only she may be successful. But she will be as corrupt or maybe more corrupt than the rest corrupt people. The political system that you have does not allow that kind of thing. See, we need political reforms, we need election reforms, we need police reforms, we need administrative reforms, we need social reforms. But we only talk about economic reforms. So let me start from the beginning. We had, it was introduced in 1996. I told you about constitutional debate. Then it was introduced in 2010 and passed in Rajya Sabha. I was a blogger at that time. Very clearly that evening I wrote very clear the kind of smile I saw on the face of Sonia Gandhi. I am very sure that this will become an act later than sooner. कहावत है sooner than later, जल्दी से जल्दी. I said later than sooner, कभी नहीं होने वाला. And then you can raise objection to the timing. You can raise objection to the procedure followed or not followed. You can raise objection to the behavior of the ruling party, will say which the opposition. That depends on you. The specificity is with respect to the law that would be. You may be surprised to know that surveys were there. Manushi is an organization. They sent recommendation to the election commission, and the election commission agreed also. That 1/3 reservation may be there. There can be two options. Firstly, all political parties should be asked to field 1/3 women candidates. They will have to develop women leadership. Let us say there are 7 national parties, each party combined in coalition also say filing 1500, combining 3 coalitions. It means 1500 into 181. They will have to create that much leaders amongst the women, plus regional parties, state parties, district parties, all of them. That was one option. And second option which election commission liked more was that there be reservation and every third contiguous seat should be reserved for women. Like Delhi has 7 seats, 2 seats must be reserved here. UP has 80 seats, then about 27 seats reserved there itself for the parties who are fighting elections there. Now what will happen? 1/3 seats are there, and these 1/3 seats are for 15 years. पता है ना? और वो भी रोटेशन बेसिस पे. Whether it will remain for 15 years? Anything that has been introduced is never cancelled, you know about. 15 years you can relate with English. English was declared as the language of the state for 15 years, and thereafter things will change. हो गया बदला, है ना? मैंने आपको एक जोक सुनाया होगा कि एक जोशी गया पंडित जी के पास, गया बीवी बहुत पीटती है, क्या करूं मैं? कह रहा 3 साल तक इंतजार करो. क्या उससे क्या होगा? कि उसके बाद तुम्हें आदत पड़ जाएगी. So these 15 years would be 50 years, then 150 years, and then rotation. Let us say you get an honest leader, you select the woman, and she knows that she is here only for 5 years. So whether she will groom that constituency? क्यों करेगी भाई? उसको पता है अगली बार अप्रूव हो जाना है. And not only that, जिस बंदे की वो सीट थी, you think he will support the lady? He will create problems for the lady. Even the men know that their seats are not permanent. If I am elected for 5 years, कल अगली बार हो सकता है ये women reservation में चली जाए. So if I have spent 20, 25, 30 crore rupees in one election, आपको क्या लगता नहीं है कि मैं 5 साल के अंदर 70, 80, 100 करोड़ कमाना चाहूंगा? कितनी करप्शन बढ़ जाएगी उससे?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Yes. Sir, but the reservation in the parliament and the state legislative assembly, it will create, it will bridge the gap which was already there. Earlier, the reservation was there in the grassroots level. The redressal was not able to be like carried on to the upper level because of male and female.
मेरे को ये बताओ, ग्राम पंचायत के लेवल पे जितनी विमेन जीती हैं उनमें से कितनी एमएलए बनी आज तक?
सर एमएलए नहीं बनी, पर उनका जो वहाँ पे जो ग्रीवांस होता था वो ऊपर नहीं जा पाता था, बिकॉज वहाँ पे ऊपर ऑलरेडी काफी हाई पोजीशन पे मेल बैठे होते थे जो उनकी सुनते नहीं थे.
आप हमारी सुनते हैं केंद्रीय मंत्री?
सर एज अ पीयर ग्रुप, प्रेशर
आप
ग्रुप,
अपॉइंटमेंट लेके दिखा दो किसी मंत्री से मेरे नाम पे, चाहो.
सर बट एक रीएड्रेसल का जो गैप था, जो ब्रिज था, वो तो कम हो गया है.
कहाँ खत्म हो गया भाई? आप मुझे को ये बताओ, कंक्रीट बात बताओ, गप मत मारो. किस बंदे को उससे फायदा हुआ है और कितने बंदों को और कितना फायदा हुआ है, सिंपल। ये मत बताओ जैसे सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने इतना पैसा हेल्थ पे खर्च कर दिया, इतना पैसा एजुकेशन पे कर दिया। अरे मेरे को कंक्रीट बताओ कि हेल्थ कितनी इंप्रूव हुई है, एजुकेशन कितना इंप्रूव हुआ है, सीधी सी बात। इंडिविजुअल्स का फायदा तो आपकी जो अभी रिजर्वेशन चल रहा है SC ST OBC, ऑब्वियसली इंडिविजुअल्स आर बेनिफिटिंग, बट आई टोल्ड यू द सर्वे दैट केम 25% OBCs को तो एक भी फायदा नहीं है और 37% को टोटल 3%। तो फायदा तो हुआ है ना, बोलो किसी को तो हुआ ना। अगर तुम रिजर्वेशन में हो और तुम्हें ना मिले तब मुझे बताना कि यार किसी को तो हुआ, चलो कोई बात नहीं। न्यूट्रल होना बड़ा आसान होता है, बट वंस यू आर ए पार्टी टू एनी डिसीजन देन यू रियलाइज व्हाट इज जस्टिस एंड व्हाट इज इनजस्टिस। ठीक है, तो एवरी थर्ड सीट, नहीं तो क्या होगा अभी कि 1/3 सीट जो है वो हो गई, किसी पे कोई ऑब्लिगेशन नहीं है। अरे पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को अगर कहा जाता कि आपको 1/3 देनी है तो दैट वुड हैव प्रोमोटेड वुमेन लीडरशिप, पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज वुड हैव क्रिएटेड, दे वुड हैव बीन फोर्स्ड टू क्रिएट, यू कैन से। क्योंकि इतने रिश्तेदार नहीं होंगे पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स के, मामियां चाचियां दातियां मिला करके कि वो सारे खड़ी हो जाएं, वो तब भी काफी रहे वो। नहीं, पहले तो ये है कि से यू आर फाइटिंग फॉर ऑल द सीट्स, तो 1/3 तो वुमेन आपको खड़ी करनी है, कहां से लाओगे? हाँ करनी है एक, वो एक कहां से आएगी?
जो वहाँ पे सिटिंग MLA MP होगा वो अपने कोई भी रिलेटिव को लगा देगा।
यही तो पंगा है, तो वो तो इलीट कैटेगरी वही हो गई ना।
तो इसमें भी तो इससे,
हाँ मैं तो कह रहा हूं, तो उससे किसका बेनिफिट हो रहा है? यू आर डूइंग इट फॉर एम्पावरमेंट, इन द नेम ऑफ एम्पावरमेंट। एम्पावरमेंट ऐसे होती है, मैं आपको एक चीज बताऊं, women are here, men are here, so you are empowering women। वो मान लो कि दौड़ती चली आ रही हैं तो आपको सोचता है कि वो यहाँ रुक जाएंगी? दौड़ते दौड़ते वो आगे बढ़ जाएंगी। देन यू विल नीड एम्पावरिंग मैन, फिर वो दौड़ते दौड़ते वो आगे बढ़ जाएंगे। तो सैकड़ों साल एम्पावर ही करते रहना एक दूसरे को। एम्पावरमेंट घर से शुरू होती है भाई, डिसीजन मेकिंग घर से शुरू होती है, इससे इसको एम्पावरमेंट नहीं कहते। बट ये जो वेस्ट का मॉडल है, ब्लाइंडली वी आर फॉलोइंग इट। चेंज हैज टू कम फ्रॉम होम। ठीक है ना? सो इसलिए इवन इफ वुमेन रिजर्वेशन इज देयर, लेट अस वेलकम इट बिकॉज इट इज देयर। क्योंकि आप क्रिटिसाइज करेंगे भी तो क्या फायदा होगा, वो तो कर ही चुके शुरू में आखिर तक, है ना? यू कैन होप दैट सम बेटर थिंग्स विल एमर्ज इन फ्यूचर। अभी हमें एक 0 नजर आ रहा है, हो सकता है फ्यूचर में कोई 1 लगा दे पहले उसके। शुरुआत हुई है, इट डजंट मीन दैट इट कैनॉट चेंज इन फ्यूचर इफ वी सी and society is getting more and more aware comparatively। हालांकि अभी भी कास्ट और रिलीजन और नियो बुद्धिस्ट और लेफ्टिस्ट लफड़े इतने सारे हैं कि लोग सोचते नहीं हैं, बट स्टिल इन जनरल पीपल आर बिकमिंग अवेयर। इन फ्यूचर a situation may be there when the civil society comes up and says that this step is taken but this is not in the right direction। कल को हो सकता है आप में से ही 2-4 ऐसे प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरीज बन जाएं डिफरेंट स्टेट्स में और सेंटर में, है? क्योंकि मंत्री तो बेवकूफ़ होते हैं, तो 5 साल के लिए आता है, उनको तो अपना वही बेनिफिट पता लगता है कि भैया मेरी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी पक्की हुई कि नहीं। और अगर जब ये रिवॉल्व होंगे तो 5 साल के बाद मिनिस्टर को भी नहीं पता ना कि मेरी यही सीट रहेगी। हालांकि मिनिस्टर तो कहीं से भी खड़ा होगा स्टेट में, वो जीत जाएगा, वो अलग बात है, क्योंकि उसको तो पैसे खर्चने हैं। पर होगा क्या, द मोमेंट इट इज डिक्लेयर्ड, इलेक्शंस आर डिक्लेयर्ड और पता लगता है कि ये रिजर्व हो गई, देयर आफ्टर यू हैव टू स्टार्ट कनेक्टिंग एंड कंटेक्टिंग द पीपल। कितना टाइम मिलेगा आपको अपनी लीडरशिप बनाने में? अगले इलेक्शन तक आपकी लीडरशिप बनेगी, तब तक वो सीट अनरिजर्व हो जाएगी। फिर और इस सारी चीज का फायदा जो जो जहां जहां रूलिंग है उनको फायदा होगा, because in large number of places people vote for parties, not individuals. जैसे उड़ीसा है, पीपल विल वोट फॉर बीजेडी, कोई भी खड़ा कर दे बीजू जनता दल, उन्होंने तो उसको वोट देना, सो दे विल बेनिफिट। तो क्या उससे रीजनलिज्म बढ़ेगा, कौन जाने। बट एज फार एज सिचुएशन इज देयर, कुछ पॉजिटिव हेल्दी वाइब्स तो नहीं आ रही हैं इस बिल से। अगर आप ओबीसी का रिजर्वेशन भी कर देंगे तो क्या पड़ेगा फायदा, ये जितनी डोमिनेंट कास्ट है ये सारी ले जाएंगी वो सीटें। फिर और वो जो बॉटम 25% जिनको कभी कोई फायदा नहीं मिला और जो 37% जिनको 3% का फायदा हुआ है, पॉलिटिक्स में भी उनको 3% फायदा हो जाएगा तो क्या फायदा होगा। रिजर्वेशन जो है एक ऐसा इशू बन गया है व्हेन यू हैव टू थिंक अबाउट, one thing is very clear, that if you think the model we are pursuing is not the right model, then you should think about an alternative model.